Okay, got that cleaned up and sorted for the shelf. Here's the modest shelf, guys. The modest shelf indeed. There's the silver pan. Here's the MT218SS by HPI. Here's my MT10 V2. This thing's sick. My slew of controllers. I have a vintage Airtronics that I run the nitros with because it's got all the dials I need. Here's the HPI RS4 Sport Electric. Here's the Kyosho Phaser. Here's the Nitro RS4 Sport. Here's the T4. There's the Gold Pan A-Stamp. Here's the Kyosho. Down here, I got a couple Radio Shack cars that I'm gonna see. I'm thinking about donating them to Adam from Adam's Playground. I don't know. So my next build, guys, heavily thinking about a Dune Master, another Kyosho rig. I need to broaden my Kyosho collection, definitely. So look at this thing. Oh, I need a controller. Here's the PR with the front spoiler on it now. Super sick. I'm gonna set it here so I can work on the Kyosho later if I need to. And then I'm running almost period correct electronics with the Kyosho. No, I'm not. Okay, just this old Futaba radio, which is not even period correct for this. That Airtronics I have would be more period correct for this. Yeah. So I don't really want to zip tie these in, but I'm going to. I can just clip them out. I'm going to real quick so I don't risk screwing up. How do I do this? Let's see. I don't have any pliers right here, but oh, I got it to grab. You gotta grab the pliers. Obviously I don't have proper battery straps for this thing. I mean, I'm missing half the chassis parts. Literally missing half the top plate. So I think me and my buddy, again, Jeremy Polson, fabricated this piece of metal here to serve as the rest of the top plate and the chassis reinforcement. It's gonna get rid of that. Yeah, sometimes I work over here when I'm just getting something up and running. There we go. Yeah, there's no way that pack's coming out now. Although that switch is now just dangling, but it's okay. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. But what should have been done is this. You know, something like that. Simply something like that. Yeah, I know, guys. This is a freaking rat. I told you. But it is a functioning vintage half Kyosho rat. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's gonna stay. Whatever, the switch is fine. It can flop around. Or should I hurry and fix that? fudge. Let's go over here and grab this. This in my tweezers. Stuff's way better. So yeah, what's up? What have you guys been up to? I'm having fun. Yeah, just been doing a lot of content for the channel. I've been averaging like 3 videos a week. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going with it. I'm just having fun, really. I love RCs and I like making content, so it only kind of makes sense, you know. I'm in between projects with L-Town Production Studios. I just helped Jeff Huso. I just mixed an EP for him, a Spring Tank EP, so that'll be coming out like into May, I think. Pretty cool. It's like indie rock. It's cool. Jeff's a very talented musical individual. So is my other writing partner, Nick. Nick and I we're sitting on a whole bunch more office material. So we'll see when we get that completed, and we'll have another Apophis album coming out. So yeah, still a lot of music stuff going on in the background. But I'm telling you, when I have the time, I'm gonna put out more RC content. And for those of you that don't know, the soundtracks are from L-Town Production Studios and Revelator Records and Vantage Auditorium. So it's our published music that I'm using for the soundtracks. Links are always below. Eventually they could give you the official YouTube music links. Oh my gosh, I can't get that out. That was crazy. You definitely gotta have patience in this hobby, right? Guys, there. Let it dry fast enough. Like that. That'll work. Okay. Sorry, that took longer than I thought it was gonna take, but I'm just hanging out. So, oh well. Just gonna forward it to the run footage if that's what you want to see. I don't care. I don't mind. This is the workbench number 2 over here. Okay, let's put the body on. Let's go. Let's see what this thing's gonna do. By the way, on this ratty Kyosho Ultima semi chassis thing, I had to do the body this way because I lost the original body post, so I fashioned these body posts off spare Traxxas hot parts, dude. Yeah, and so that's what's going on here. That's why it's just not quite right, because at the time I had nothing else to work with, and so I just sort of made this fit and made it work. And so as it does work, the body's supposed to sit much lower, but I can't sit the body lower because I don't have the proper body posts, or the proper body post mounts, that is. Okay? So let's go see what this thing will do. I already, like, dialed it in last night. I'll be right back with you guys. I'm gonna go this way. There you go. Look at this thing. Now I can tell you that the steering's gonna be super wonky. Okay, what I was gonna tell you before I got sidetracked was these. Look at these original Chevron tires. They're dry rotted. I re-glued them back on. I have no idea how long they're gonna stay on. And these are original Kyosho wheels, man. These little directional finned ones. Oh boy. Let's see what happens. Okay, she's tracking okay. I have no grip. I have no grip. There she goes. Can you hear that? There's not even bushing, there's not even bearings in the idler gear. It's just bushings. So yeah, who knows what's gonna happen. Could fry the whole, melt the whole tranny. Woo! That's kind of cool. Hey, is it the wife? It's the wife. What's up, girl? What's up, baby cakes? What do you think? It looks kind of cool. It's a Baja, dude. It's a Baja buggy. I got some paddle tires for this. There's something about these Ultima trannies, though. They're super simple and oh, dude, it just ran away. Something weird happened there, I swear. It wasn't steering for a second. They're tough too. They're durable. Put my glasses on. Yeah, there we go again. It's not. Uh-oh. Yeah, something happened in the steering. So there you go. All right. Sorted for now. The servo's not quite burned up. It's just almost burned up and has a bad connection. I got another servo coming. This thing would be awesome with a nice new crisp metal geared servo. All right, let's see what happens. Okay. By the way, the fan on the ESC just went out. So the fan is not, whoa, uh-oh. Yeah, it's doing that again. What's going on? So I don't get a runaway on this thing. I'm gonna get one of those, I'm gonna get a new receiver. I'll put a 2.4 on this bad boy. There we go. Shoot it up. Come on, baby. True up for daddy. I got no traction, so it's like driving on ice skates. Can't even make it over that. I can't get full. Yeah, throttle trim's in the middle, it's good. I can't get full throttle, it'll just spin out of control. Kind of fun. The wife's supposed to be coming. There you go, come on. Sit down in the wind. You know what, I don't want to get too far away, honestly. I don't trust this receiver. There you go, there's a little full punch. imagine it with a little bit of traction. Trippy, dude. This thing hasn't ran like this or at all in like 35 years, so I'm actually quite stoked on this. I'm chuffed, if you will. I wonder how long the battery will last in this thing. At least it's not rolling over, dude. Is that the nature of this chassis, where the battery's located? This thing does not want to roll over, which is cool. Guess there's not enough traction to get a traction flip going anyway. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's having a hard time tracking. It's fun. You know what? I could turn some steering down. What's up, guys? Oh, actually, I can't turn the steering down on this controller. That's the problem. Bricks, watch. I have no traction, no, but at least it won't traction flip. But I have no grip at all. These tires are like 35 years old and they're dry rotted. If I had grip, this thing would wheelie up. No, that didn't come up. It did? No. I flipped it. I probably flipped it up. With your finger? No, with the car tire. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's fun, Briggs. It's tricky to drive. It's tricky to drive because I have no grip, but it's freaking pretty exciting because this thing hasn't run like this in 35 years. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, dude, it doesn't track very good at all because, and it runs away once in a while. It glitches out. Actually, I can't go too far away. Pretty cool. Oh, how durable these are, though. Just bounce right off the curb. It was clearing up right as we were going on our bike ride, huh? Right as you were coming home. It was starting to get warm and dry out. Yeah. Not very far down, no, just to the corner. Why? I'm impressed with this. I mean, considering, you know, pretty impressed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I had grip, this thing would be a blast. Like, I'm gonna get some tires for this. I'm gonna sort the tire thing out. And a new servo, needs a new servo. A faster, more powerful 25 kilogram servo. Yeah. These are 2.0 wheels. They're not even modern 2.2 wheels. These are vintage wheels that they don't even make any. They don't even make tires. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find tires for this. Honestly, I might have to convert it to 2.2. Yeah, for sure. But everybody runs modern 2.2s on everything now. I have no grip. It's stiff, there's absolutely no droop, but I'm impressed with it. It's planted. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Tell me if you can help me find some 2.0 tires and wheels. I do period correct tires and wheels on there. Am I gonna get ran over again? Never been ran over. Not my entire life. I don't know. Because he loves RC cars. What a trip. God, this servo's at the end of its life. I'm surprised I haven't got a runaway car yet. Not on road. Travis Braggs, you'd be impressed if you could see this thing run right now. 3,800 kV, 45 amp. Fans not working. Why isn't the fan working? It's not that old. I just pulled it out of the RC10 Go Pan. Upgraded that, and now the fan doesn't work. Yeah, it would. I can see why these things, I can see how these things could really perform if sorted just right. Honey, what? Come on, glued. The motor's not even that warm yet. got some glitches. I'm gonna get a receiver, servo, and some tires, and this thing will rip.